Drexel at some point was tricked into sharing a link for Montagraph's GoFundMe. If you don't know, Montagraph is suing Nick Rekieta for defamation. I mentioned this before. Nick said that he always sucked little baby cocks. Montagraph took offense to this because, of course, he did not file pro se. He hired an attorney, and at some point, Rekieta lost on a technicality. I think he was arguing jurisdiction or something. He was trying to get the case dismissed outright without having to argue merits, and he failed. The judge did not rule in his favor, and so Rekieta appealed it through Andaza, which was an expensive decision that nobody was expecting. And so Montagraph had to said that he's paying out of pocket, so he started his own GoFundMe page to try and get money for his defense of the appeal. And Drexel was tricked somehow into retweeting this. And now, at this point in time, I want to say that the GoFundMe that Rekieta launched for, or Gibson Go that Rekieta launched for his defense of Montagraph's lawsuit for $50,000, in the months that it took to get to this, is now at $12,200. Meanwhile, Montagraph, who just opened his GoFundMe for his defense of the appeal and not the whole lawsuit, has surpassed the amount that Rekieta has funded, which is weird. I'm actually really surprised to see that people are giving Montagraph money. I didn't think that he would be, that people would be sympathetic enough to him, especially on the internet, to like, especially because he's not like a popular personality or anything. I'm really surprised to see that people are giving him so much money for his defense, especially considering like how much support Rekieta has. I definitely did not like, number one, I didn't expect Montagraph to make so much through his GoFundMe. Number two, I definitely didn't think in terms of the size of audience that Montagraph would ever be able to outraise money versus Nick Rekieta. So I don't know what's going on with that. I guess maybe, I don't know, he makes a good amount of money still, I think. So I'm not sure. Maybe they just feel like he makes enough money and they don't feel sympathetic towards or they feel he makes enough money as it is. They already are on his locals and shit, so they don't feel like they owe him more money, or they're not really particularly sympathetic to the case enough to put money where their mouth is. So people don't like Montagraph, they hate Rekieta more. If that's true though, like, I mean, the $13,000 is still a lot of money. So who hates Rekieta enough to give him thousands of dollars? Like, this one guy gave over $2,000. So I'm really kind of at a loss at what to think about, like, who is funding this? What demographic of people has money to throw around that they're going to put towards Montagraph's lawsuit of Rekieta?